Tonight's story is called The Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf.
It was about who?
About three little pigs.
That is wrote from who?
Oh, you want to know who wrote it?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Maybe it was Hans Christian Andersen, but I'm not sure. Maybe not.
I don't know.
I don't know either. So let's start the story anyway. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who lived with their mummy. And they lived in a little house, which wasn't really big enough for all four of them, because
Those were three.
yeah, but the four of them was included the mummy. And the reason it wasn't big enough for four of them was the little pigs were becoming big pigs,
Piggy.
and they were getting bigger every day. So there wasn't really quite enough room in the in the small house for three little pigs and a mummy. So one day, Mummy Pig said to her little darlings, little pigs, the time has come for you to leave home, so there's more space in the house, so I can have some more baby pigs." The three little pigs didn't want to leave, and they started to cry. But Mummy said, "No, you must go. You have to go. It's the way of the world. You can't live in Mummy's house forever and ever." So the three little pigs left their mummy's house, carrying with them nothing but a few possessions, a change of clothes, that's all they had, and some money. And they talked about what they're going to do, and the three little pigs all decided they were going to build houses. And they remembered their mummy's words. Their mummy's words when they left was, "Be very wary of the big bad wolf. If he sees you and catches you, he'll eat you. So children, little pigs, when you build your own houses, make sure you build big, strong houses that the wolf can't blow down." So the children, all the three pigs, started talking about the houses they're going to build and how quickly they're going to build it or how strongly they're going to build it. The first little pig said, "I'm very good, I can build a house very quickly." The second little pig said, "I think I need a stronger house. If I build it too quickly, it won't be very strong, so I'm going to build it a bit more strongly." And the third little pig said, "I don't care how much time I take, but I want an extremely strong house that I'm sure the big bad wolf can't get into." So off they went. And as they were walking, they came across a man carrying some bales of straw.
The little pig.
So the first little pig said to the man carrying the bales of the straw,
It was a little pig.
"Yes. Can I buy your straw? I want to build a house." So the man carrying the straw sold him the straw, and the little pig started to construct his house. He constructed his house made of straw. As the two little pigs who were left carried on walking, they came across a man carrying some wood. And the second little pig said to the man carrying wood, "Excuse me, sir, would you sell me your wood? I want to build a house made of wood." So the man carrying the wood decided to sell him the wood, and the second little pig started to build a house made of wood and sticks. Because really just sticks, wasn't very big planks or anything. And spent a bit longer time building the house, because it's harder work to build a house made of wood. Meanwhile, the third little pig kept walking until he came across a man carrying some bricks. So the third little pig said to the man carrying the bricks, "Excuse me, sir, I want to build a house made of bricks. Would you sell me your bricks?" So the man decided to sell the bricks to the third little pig, who spent a very long time constructing a very strong house made of bricks and cement. Now, while all this had been going on, hidden in the woods and spying on them was the big bad wolf. So he came tiptoeing out of the woods, and he crept up to the front door of the house made of straw. Then he knocked on the door. And the little pig inside said, "Who is it?" And the big bad wolf said, "It's me, the big bad wolf."
No, the mummy.
Then, if this is...
No, he pretends to
Okay.
be
All right, so the big bad wolf said, "It's your mummy." And the little pig inside said, "I know you're not my mummy. You don't sound like mummy." And the big bad wolf said, "All right, I know, it's me. I'm the big bad wolf. I've come to eat you up." "No, no, you can't. You can't get in my house." So the big bad wolf said, "Open this door quickly, or I'll blow the house down." And the little pig inside said, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. I will not let you in." So the big bad wolf said, "Right then, if you don't let me in, I'm going to huff and I'm going to puff and I'm going to blow your house down." So the big bad wolf started to huff and puff and huff and puff, and he blew the house of straw down, and all the straw blew away. And the little pig was so frightened when he saw the big bad wolf that he ran as fast as he could, and the big bad wolf chased after him, nearly caught him, but the little pig kept running as fast as he could, running to his brother's house made of sticks, and he ran and shouted to his brother, "Brother, brother, open the door, I'm being chased by a big bad wolf." So as he got close to the house, the brother opened the door, the little pig ran into the house and slammed the door shut and bolted it tight so the big bad wolf couldn't get in. Then the big bad wolf knocked on the door, and the two little pigs inside said, "Who is it?" And the big bad wolf said, "It's your mother come to say hello." And the two little pigs said, "No, no, no, you're not our mother, you're the big bad wolf." And the big bad wolf said, "All right, it's the big bad wolf, open this door at once." "No, no," they said, "by the hair of our chinny chin chin, we will not let you in." The big bad wolf got very angry, and he said, "I want to eat you, open the door." "No, no, no, by the hair of our chinny chin chin, we will not let you in." "Very well," said the wolf, "if you don't let me in, I shall huff, and I shall puff, and I shall blow your house down." And that's exactly what he started to do. He huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house down, and all the sticks went flying in the air and blew away. The two little pigs were there, left standing inside the house, which used to be there because there wasn't any house anymore, just in the open. And they saw the big bad wolf in front of them, ready to eat them. So they both started to run as fast as they can. And they ran and ran and ran. And the big bad wolf started to run after them. So they ran even faster and running. And then they saw their brother's house made of bricks. So they shouted to the brother, "Brother, brother, open the door quickly, the big bad wolf is chasing us." And they ran, and the big bad wolf started to getting closer. And just as they got to the front door, the brother opened the door, and then they rushed inside the house, and he slammed the door shut and bolted it tight so the big bad wolf couldn't get in. Then the big bad wolf knocked on the door, and the three little pigs inside said, "Who is it?" And the big bad wolf said, "It's your mother come to say hello." But the three little pigs didn't believe it. They said, "No, no, no, you're the big bad wolf."
Because it was a crash voice.
Yes, he had a crackly voice, not like their mother has a soft voice. So the three little pigs didn't believe this was the wolf, and they wouldn't let him in. So the big bad wolf said, "Let me in, I want to eat you all up." And they said, "No, no, no, not by the hair of our chinny chin chins. We will not let you in." "Very well," said the big bad wolf. "You don't let me in, I shall blow your house down." "No, no, no, you can't come in. We will, by the hair of our chinny chin chin, we will not let you in," said the three little pigs. "Very well then," said the big bad wolf. "Here goes." And he started to huff, and he started to puff, and he huffed, and he puffed, 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 and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and puffed, and huffed, and puffed, and puffed, and huffed, and puffed, and puffed, and puffed, and puffed, and huffed, and puffed, and huffed, and puffed, and huffed, and puffed. But the house did not fall down. Very soon, the big bad wolf was out of breath. He was exhausted. So he lay down outside the house to sleep. Now, while he was asleep, the 3 little pigs inside got a big cauldron of hot water, and they put it over the fire under the chimney to heat up. Pretty soon the water was boiling hot. Then they went over to the window, looked at the big bad wolf lying down sleeping, and said, "That big bad wolf is very stupid. He should know he can't blow down a house made of bricks." The big bad wolf listened very carefully, pretending to be asleep. Then another one said in a loud voice, "Yes, he's so silly. All he had to do was climb on our roof, come down the chimney, and eat us. What a silly wolf." The big bad wolf's ears were listening. And then suddenly the big bad wolf jumped up and said, little pigs, open the door, I'll eat you." The little pig said, "No, no, no, not by the hair of our chinny chin chin, we will not let you in." So the big bad wolf said, "Very well, then I shall climb on your roof and come down the chimney and eat you." So he started to climb up towards the roof. And meanwhile, the boiling water above the fire under the chimney was getting hotter and hotter. And then the big bad wolf got up on the chimney and stood on the edge of the chimney and jumped down like that, right down, splash, into the pot of boiling water, landed in the cauldron of boiling water, and the 3 pigs immediately took the lid of the pot. They took the cauldron lid and they screwed it on tight so the big bad wolf couldn't get out. And that, my little boy, was the end of the big bad wolf, and he was never heard from again. And the lesson is, never open the door to somebody unless you know who it is, and don't always believe what they tell you. And that's the end. Did you like the story?
Yes.
It's a good story, isn't it? It's a story that's been told over the generations.
Can I listen to your story?
You want to listen to what on my thing?
Yes.
All right. Good night then.
Listen to my daddy.
See you in the morning.